Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're about to dive into this week's most explosive wrestling moments. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack. We're talking a surprise return that nobody saw coming, a WWE superstar forced off television after a brutal attack, shocking backstage heat you need to hear about, and an emotional farewell that has fans talking. Plus, we'll break down what went wrong with Raw, what's going right on SmackDown, and some wild rumors that'll change how you think about WWE's direction in 2025. Stick around because by the end of this video, you're going to know everything the wrestling world is buzzing about right now. Let's get into it. Before we jump in, I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who subscribed recently. Your support keeps this channel running and helps us bring you daily wrestling content, exclusive lists, and all the behind-the-scenes news WWE doesn't want you to know about. So if you're not subscribed yet, hit that button now. It literally takes 2 seconds, and you'll get notifications for every new video we drop. Also, make sure you follow us on Facebook for exclusive content and daily updates. Ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. And hey, we appreciate it when you drop a comment down below with your thoughts on today's stories. All right, now let's get to the good stuff. Let's kick things off with a story that shocked the wrestling community. One of WWE's biggest stars took a brutal hit during an international match, and we're just finding out how serious things really are. Rhea Ripley was competing in Japan when tragedy struck. During a match featuring her, Raquel Rodriguez, and champion Stephanie Baker, Rodriguez delivered a massive powerbomb. But here's where it gets ugly. Ripley took the impact straight to the face, blood everywhere. She got busted open bad, and cameras didn't miss a second of it. What happened next, though? Ripley, being the absolute professional and fan favorite she is, handled it with class. She posted photos on social media making light of it, even comparing her injuries to a dog. Then she posted a video showing off her battle wounds with the message, "Thank you, Japan, I still love you." That's the kind of toughness that makes her one of the most over superstars on the roster. Now here's the question everyone's asking. Will this keep her off television? If Ripley misses time, WWE's got a serious problem because reports suggest she was locked in for War Games at Survivor Series alongside Rhea Dominic, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and AJ Lee. If she can't compete, that lineup just got shaken up. We're sending our best wishes to Ripley for a speedy recovery, but this injury could have major implications for WWE's biggest events. Speaking of brutal moments, here's something that's left the entire WWE universe scratching their heads. Jacob Fatu was mysteriously attacked backstage, and nobody knows who did it, or do they? Last night on SmackDown, Fatu was supposed to face Drew McIntyre in a crucial match for a title shot, but before that match could even happen, someone, and we don't know who yet, dropped production equipment on him. And this wasn't a light hit. Fatu was absolutely decimated. Blood, lost teeth, the whole 9 yards. He was carried out like a rag doll, and the match never happened. Here's where it gets interesting, though. Fatu had just told Cody Rhodes backstage that he was coming for him after he beat McIntyre. But since that match never went down, there's now speculation about who orchestrated this attack. Drew McIntyre has publicly denied involvement, but fans are already combing through footage. Some are claiming that they spotted McIntyre in the backstage video, possibly setting up for a strike. Others think it could be someone else entirely, maybe someone with a chip on their shoulder against Fatu. The real kicker? Fatu's out of action. Reports from Bodyslam.net suggest he's looking at being off television through 2026 because he needs significant dental and medical work. This wasn't cosmetic, this was serious. So we've got a mystery, we've got an injured main event player, and we've got questions about who's really running the show backstage. This storyline just got way more interesting. Now let's talk about something that's causing tension behind the scenes in a big way. Brock Lesnar is back in WWE, and apparently not everyone is thrilled about it. According to reports from the Wrestling Observer, while fans in the building gave Lesnar a huge pop when he returned, the vibe backstage was totally different. Some staff members were against the decision to bring him back, but here's the shocking part. Female employees on the roster were even more vocal about their displeasure. We're talking the word disgusted being thrown around in private conversations. Even though Lesnar got that initial live reaction, many production team members don't think he's actually moved the needle beyond week 1. And that segment he did with a fellow performer, a lot of folks thought it fell flat, some even calling it embarrassing. So here's the real question. Is Brock Lesnar's return the big deal WWE's trying to make it out to be? Or is this another creative direction that looks good on paper but might not have the staying power? Only time will tell if fans stick with this storyline or if WWE quietly pulls the plug. Either way, the internal reaction speaks volumes. Okay, let's pivot to something positive because SmackDown has actually been delivering lately, and that's worth celebrating. First up, we got a dream match nobody expected. Two factions that have been struggling to get over, the Misfits in Training and the Wyatt family, are finally getting thrown at each other. It sounds like WWE's solution to keeping them from dragging down the rest of the roster, while simultaneously hoping this brutal encounter gets one or both groups over with fans. Smart booking. Maybe. Second, the surprise return of Ilya Dragunov with a US Championship win over Sami Zayn was everything fans wanted. New neck tattoo, fresh look, and suddenly the blue brand feels like it has some momentum again. Dragunov has been on the shelf for a year, and his comeback was the kind of genuine, oh my god moment wrestling thrives on. Third, we got a really solid tag team title match with Zarya and Sol Ruker stepping up against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. While these two aren't quite at the technical level of veterans, they're improving fast and they earned valuable TV time. Fourth, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega as a team off to an incredible start. Vega's interfering in Black's matches, her presence elevates his supernatural character, and together they're giving fans something fresh. And finally, the SmackDown tag team division remains absolutely stacked. These teams are hungry, they're all former champions, and every match feels like it matters. This is what a strong tag team division should look like. Now here's a moment that had the wrestling community emotional. AJ Styles appeared at WWE's Japan event and delivered a message to fans that might signal the end of an era. CM Punk introduced the moment, telling fans that this might be AJ's last time wrestling in Japan. Then AJ had a message prepared, and here's the beautiful part, he had it translated to Japanese because he wanted the fans to understand his gratitude in their own language. In his message, AJ talked about how uncertain he was when he first came to Japan. He didn't know if he'd be accepted, but from day one, the fans welcomed him with respect and passion. He gave everything in that ring because he felt the fans deserved it. And in return, they gave him trust, energy, and love for professional wrestling. He promised that even if he leaves the ring one day, a part of his heart will always remain with the Japanese people. It was the kind of genuine, heartfelt moment that wrestling doesn't always give us. Ivar and CM Punk lifted AJ Styles on their shoulders as several wrestlers paid their respects. In other retirement news, Maria Cannelis announced she's stepping away from in-ring competition after a 20-year career. She's battled serious health challenges in recent years: thyroid removal, tumors, cancer, adrenal gland removal, and now she's expecting her third child. She closed the door on her wrestling journey, but she's not closing it completely. Maria says maybe one day she'll contribute to wrestling behind the scenes. She wanted to give her younger self a better ending to the story she worked so hard to build. And there you have it, another wild week in professional wrestling. From mystery attacks to emotional farewells, from shocking returns to backstage heat that nobody saw coming. Wrestling in 2025 is delivering on drama, storylines, and genuine surprises. So what do you think about everything we covered today? Drop your thoughts in the comments section down below. Do you think they should have brought Brock Lesnar back? Is SmackDown finally turning things around? Who do you think attacked Jacob Fatu? Let's get a conversation going. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. You're going to want to be here when we break down next week's shows and all the new rumors that drop. We upload daily wrestling content, and you're not going to want to miss a single video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with more wrestling news and analysis. Stay tuned.